type of contract will now be used for student let? Now, the default position is it's going to be an assured tenancy, and then you have round 4A to end that tenancy. The only other type of tenancy that might apply would be a non-housing act tenancy, which you can only use if your tenancy falls within an exception to the Housing Act. Purpose-built student accommodation providers are going to fall within that exemption because of the new exemption created, so they would be able to utilize that. But your average landlord, highly unlikely you're going to fall within one of those exemptions. The third category would be a license for the property, in which case you need to be, well, first of all, seeking legal advice on it, because licenses are tricky businesses. It's not at all clear whether or not you'll be able to kind of get away with it. And I would expect there to be a lot of case law in this area in the future, because a lot of landlords are going to be leaning into licenses as a means of trying to avoid the Renters' Rights Act. And so you can expect increased scrutiny from the local authority, who, let's not forget, have additional investigatory powers as part of renters' rights anyway. So you expect there's a potential for a lot of heat on you if you're handing out licenses as opposed to tenancies. But those are the three: assured tenancy, non-housing act tenancy if you fall with an exemption, licenses, but you need to be taking, I'd say, legal advice, and at the very minimum you have to be providing a lot of services that would encroach on a tenant's right to exclusive possession of the property.